What if I told you that the Kansas City Royals, well, they have MLB's next superstar? And I'm not talking about Bobby Witt Jr. Welcome to Good Vibes Baseball. Please be sure to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. Helps me out a ton, and I do appreciate each and every one of you legends. Now let's get into the good vibes, shall we? Bobby Witt Jr. is one of baseball's most exciting players. If you told someone to put together the perfect baseball player, Witt Jr. might be what comes out. He's a bona fide five-tool player and is already a star in Kansas City. But there is one member of that Royals organization that has taken the 2025 season by storm and looks primed to be MLB's next superstar. He was drafted just a year ago, and boy, was I wrong about him. Jac Caglianone may just be in AA as I speak, but he's been nothing short of fantastic to kick off his professional career. As of May 7th, 2025, he's hitting .330 with 8 nukes, 6 doubles, 31 runs driven in, and an OPS over 1,000 in just 28 games. This includes an insane stretch to open the month of May where he's hit 4 home runs in just 3 games, and one of those might still be flying. But it's not just Jac's production that I want to talk about. It's the crazy improvements in the analytics from college to the pros so far, and the fact that I completely whiffed on this one last season. Buckle up, baseball fans. Today we are keeping the vibes high in the present day, knocking on the numbers and just listening to what they have to say. Because they're telling me that the Kansas City Royals are on the cusp of having not just one, but 2 superstars. And I missed it. Entering the 2024 MLB Draft, Jac Caglianone might have been the most polarized prospect available. He was a two-way player at Florida with his otherworldly bat and a left arm that could touch the upper 90s. The nickname Jac Tawny was fitting. His production was off the charts offensively, as he hit 35 nukes while striking out just 26 times his last season with the Gators. He hit .419, slugged almost .900, and posted an OPS of almost 1,500. He routinely crushed baseballs at exit velos over 115, again, while striking out just 26 times, and doing it all in the toughest conference in college baseball, the SEC. So why the heck did he make it all the way to the Royals with the 6th pick in the first place? And why didn't I want the Rockies to draft him at 3rd overall? Well, I'm an idiot for one, but honestly, I was just listening to the numbers, or one particular number, I should say. His chase rate. In college, Jac Caglianone's chase rate was a whopping 43%, including a 39% chase rate his last year with the Gators. That is ridiculously high. And the thought was that if he's chasing this bad now, what's going to happen when he faces even better pitchers? Well, as it turns out, he's actually just gotten better. And honestly, that's just my bad. I should have cared more about the positives. Looking back at his plate discipline numbers while at Florida, we can actually see that his strikeout percentage dropped and his walk percentage increased from his sophomore to junior years. And neither were slight changes. His walk percentage went from just 5.3% in 2023 to 18.4% in 2024, while his K percentage dropped from over 18% to just over 8%. Those improvements combined with an elite level of production, again, I'm an idiot. As it turns out, Caglianone's high chase rate appears to be a product of teams just not pitching to him, resulting in him having to expand the zone if he actually wanted to put the ball into play. Now, it's not like those changes in walk and K percentages have necessarily carried over to the pros entirely. As of May 7th, he is walking at a clip of 11.7%, but is striking out over 23% of the time. But that's not the point. The point is that he's already shown the ability to improve over time when it comes to his plate discipline, while maintaining elite levels of production at the AA level. Did you know that he hit a ball early in 2025 that would have been one of the 5 hardest hits in the StatCast era, with an opposite field single clocking in at over 120 miles per hour? And that right there is just one of the many reasons that I think the Royals have MLB's next superstar. Projecting players is nearly impossible. Without knowing exactly what's rattling around between the old ears, how can you ever know for sure how a player will ever turn out? Even then, how do you know that their body will hold up? Again, it's nearly impossible. But what we can do, take what we know that has been an indicator of success, like young power hitters being able to hit the ball to all fields with authority, and see how our player stacks up. Jac Caglianone has been nothing short of dominant to start 2025. If you just pay attention to the highlights, you might assume that he's just another pull-happy power hitter. Boy, how you'd be wrong. Jac Caglianone has been a beast in AA to start 2025, and he's been doing it by driving the ball to all fields. I mentioned that insane opposite field single earlier, but by the numbers, we can see that he's equally distributing the ball to all fields, even batting the ball the other way most often, while slugging over 1,000, hitting over 300, not striking out too much, and walking at a decent clip. This is also another year-to-year improvement too. In his first taste of professional ball, he was pulling the ball most of the time. In his second season, and at a higher level of ball, spraying it around like a goddamn sprinkler. It's beautiful. I'd love to see him keep the ball off the ground a little more too, but combined with what he's already shown, the potential is downright scary. But what's next for Caglianone? When can we expect to see him in KC? As I ramble on about how good Jac Caglianone has been, you are probably wondering, why haven't the Royals called him up yet? Honestly, I imagine it's because they don't have anywhere to play him full-time. As of April 2025, he has been playing right field, but learning a newish position is tough enough, let alone if you're doing it as a major leaguer. Just ask Scott Hatteberg.
It's not that hard, Scott. Tell him, Wash.
It's incredibly hard.
So this absolutely makes sense. Give the kid some time to get comfy at a new position, and once you call him up, you have to give him consistent at-bats. Right now, the Royals have a bit of a logjam at first base and DH between Pasquatch, Salvi, amongst others. Caglianone does not need to come up and just sit. He needs to hit! So it wouldn't surprise me to see the Royals slow play this one a bit and wait to call him up. The other reason, though, is he really ready? 30 games in AA isn't that much. The Los Angeles Angels are notorious for calling up their first-rounders super early to mixed results. His batting average on balls in play is sorta high too this year, meaning he's been a bit lucky. But Jac Caglianone is special. He struck out 9 times less than he went yard his last year at Florida, while also focusing on pitching. That's not luck. He improved his strikeout percentage and walk percentage drastically while at Florida and did not regress once he got to pro ball. That's not luck. He's spraying the ball to all fields and with lethal force while still maintaining those decent plate discipline numbers. That's not luck. If anything, he's just become a better hitter since he's been drafted. He's Jac Caglianone, and he looks to be baseball's next superstar. That's gonna do it for today, baseball fans. Thanks so much for watching. Do you think Jac's gonna be baseball's next superstar? Let me know down below. Please be sure to subscribe if you haven't. I do appreciate each and every one of you legends. But until next time, baseball fans, cheers!